Cash in your pocket, no strings attached. Use it for whatever you want: doctor's bill, car repair, investments, your children, Ginsu knives. But wait, there's more. No matter your employment or earnings, it's an extra $1,000 in your bank account every month, paid for by Uncle Sam. How you use it is up to you.
Hello, I'm Andrew Yang, and I'm running for president.
This son of Taiwanese immigrants, New Yorker, and former tech exec has made that proposal, minus the knives, his signature platform in his run for president.
I came to realize that technology will eliminate millions of American jobs.
The concept is gaining momentum. 48% of Americans support a universal basic income. That 48% is up from just 12% a decade ago. But this idea, or some version of it, isn't exactly new, nor is it exclusively Democratic. Let's rewind 50 years.
If we give them the money, we will strengthen their responsibility.
Now, one of the answers, it seems to me, is a guaranteed annual income, a guaranteed minimum income.
And a national minimum standard for benefits would be set.
Richard Nixon's plan in 1969 offered a basic income to poor families. And his proposal even passed the House, only to be later trapped in Senate. But neither Nixon nor Milton Friedman nor Dr. King drummed up these ideas alone. Let's head back in history some more. One of UBI's early champions came shortly after the American Revolution. It was 1795. Philosopher and activist Thomas Paine proposed giving 15 pounds currency to every adult over age 21. He was horrified at the effects on labor brought by human invention, and he proposed payments as a means to protect America's growing workforce. Sound familiar? The idea cropped up again after the Civil War, but eventually took hold in only a few smaller programs, notably in Alaska. There, since 1982, an oil trust fund has offered residents an annual stipend. Then in 2016, the idea as a national concept surfaced again. It was Hillary Clinton who contemplated using it in her bid for the presidency.
So I looked at a couple of different approaches to what's called UBI, Universal Basic Income.
Ultimately, it proved too complicated. And by complicated, I mean expensive. Various estimates place the cost at well over $3 trillion a year, or roughly 1/5 America's GDP. How that tab would be paid isn't clear. It's also not clear whether it would supplement existing welfare programs or just replace them. And don't forget taxes. Tax burdens would go up for most people as a result, says the OECD, a respected international body that studies this stuff. UBI's proponents, like Andrew Yang, however, say a flurry of new entrepreneurism would unleash economic growth that could help offset those costs. It would unshackle America's labor force while serving as a counterweight to job loss brought on by automation and artificial intelligence. And that last point is of growing concern. Just Google "will machines?" and see what you get. Researchers are divided on the extent of potential job loss and the impact on wages, but some estimates place nearly half of America's occupations at risk of automation within 20 years. How society addresses that problem still isn't clear, but what is clear is the future of work is going to need a plan.